No, this is Marilyn Johnson, who has very gamely agreed to do Pentathlon B, which is a
71 teams in 6 hours.
Yeah, so and I tried to ask her to get her team members to all wear Depends. And there was considerable resistance to that idea. So Rosemary's going to try to find them a near bathroom. Because my idea was that they just hunker down for 6 hours.
So the pentathlon, it's a timed event. So there's going to be a start and a finish. And so the idea is to get through this thing as quickly as possible.
Definitely. And this is the sign-up chart that at the end, after all the event captains have gone home, the Division B coaches who want to stay will draw lots, and you can pick time slots for pentathlon.
So the way it's going to be set up is that when you sign up for your time, you will be given an instruction sheet.
When you show up.
When you
show
signing
up ahead of time.
Yeah, you're signing up ahead of time. So we're going to give you an instruction sheet that'll tell you what challenges are going to be done. There's going to be 5 stations. There's going to be a question to be answered at each station, and then a physical challenge that has to be done. The teams there has to be 4 members to a team. So beforehand, you have to decide which team member is going to be at which station, because we're going to set everybody up at station A, B, C, and D. And then the 5th station is going to be the group challenge. So that's where the whole team does the event together. Also answering a question and doing a physical challenge.
Right. And with all these stations, if they get the answer wrong for the first thing, then they have to take another stab at it. But they don't get to go up and say A, B, C, D.
Right.
On a multiple choice. Make a guess. The person will tell them
correct
or incorrect.
Try again.
And then they try again.
So for each, yeah.
And that's for the physical ones as well.
Right.
If they're supposed to throw a ball through a net and they don't do it, throw it, run up, get it, throw it again,
But this will be all explained in the instruction sheet. So I really encourage you guys to go over the sheet with the team, because again, it's a timed event. So the challenges are.
Do you want to tell them ahead of time what the things are or not?
Well, I thought we were going to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that doesn't really matter, because at that point, they're not going to be.
No, because they'll all see it. Let's send them the sheet ahead of time.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk. Because I thought we could send them a sheet of examples, but
Yes.
not exactly the 4 or 5 we're going to choose.
Yeah. Question?
So if we sign up today,
Right.
when do we get our instructions? Like when and where will we get our instructions?
When the team shows up to do the event. But we're talking about also sending out to the coaches ahead of time something that's
That'll give you an idea of, what's going to be happening, so maybe you can practice, have the kids practice.
Oh, that's, yeah, because they are, I mean.
they are, no, exactly. I tried to explain Division B kids, some of
Well,
them,
yeah, and
they'll just run the wrong way, they'll everything.
The questions and the physical challenges, they're not that difficult, but again, the whole thing is how fast can you do it? So that,
I know. Yeah. See, I tried to explain to her. I said, she had come up with some very.
A teacher told me that.
She had come up with some very
Elaborate.
elaborate things, and I just went, no, not going to happen.
So now, just let me get back to this. So,
Wait just a minute. Let's see what their questions are, because they've got them. Yeah.
I have a handicapped child in the team, and so.
Wait, make them the
physical
last
challenge-
station. Make them station number 4, and then they can all go to station 5 together.
and you know what? Based on the instruction sheet that we give you, because we're going to tell you what the physical challenges are,
Okay.
there is one that'll be appropriate for that person.
Okay.
Yes.
You've already given us a sheet that you said you
Right,
were
of
picking.
possibilities.
Right, and
Yes.
there are only, I think, 6
Right.
on there for the individuals.
Yeah, so we're
So
taking
you're
4.
gonna at least take 4 of those,
We're going to take
right?
4 of those 6.
So you're gonna
That's what I
tell
thought. I thought we had
right,
sent
you already
something
did.
out.
Yeah, we did.
You're
We send
gonna
out
tell us
examples.
specifically what those 4 are the day of the event.
Exactly.
We'll tell you which 4.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the group challenge, does all 4 students has to finish their first one?
Okay,
Yes.
listen,
Yeah.
there's one teddy bear. The teddy bear is the baton. When the first person finishes the challenge that he or she has, he runs to the second thing with the teddy bear and hands it to the second person. The second person has to do the question and the challenge, and then takes the teddy bear, runs to the third one. Okay? And then together they all go to the last one and work on the challenge together.
When the previous person hands the baton to the next person, he can only answer the question?
No,
No, no.
no. And none
We'll
of the
just, that person will just send them over to the last
group
station.
place. Yeah, yes,
There's a huge learning curve on this. Is this going to be held inside, outside?
outside.
Will other teams be allowed to watch? Because it's real easy to group your score if you know what's going on.
Exactly.
So,
That's why we've sent you the 6 possibilities, so you know what the physical
Yeah.
challenges are already, and you just practice those, and it'll be 4 of those 6.
I mean, the day of the competition.
yeah.
Well, but I mean, you already know what they are. I mean, you're not gonna know more.
But no, I see what it's saying.
But,
So,
but watching
so you know
other
what? So
teams
here it
compete
is. Sign up early, so if you want to take advantage of.
No, they're saying sign up late.
No, I mean sign up early to sign up late. In
It's
other
all
words.
by chance.
No, yeah, it is by chance, but no,
Yeah,
but,
but
yeah.
can we sign up here? Can we sign up
right,
here?
we're gonna have a sign up tonight. But the problem is that if you pack everything to the end, it's just a nightmare. But I really don't think that there's that big a learning curve on the stuff that you already know what it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
you still have to perform it. So.
And let me tell you, it's pretty sad. Oh, my.
Yeah.
When they're answering the questions,
Yeah.
is there a penalty for them to get it wrong like the first time and every single time they get it wrong?
No. No.
No,
It's just like.
there's no time limit on
Yeah, it's just a
answering the
total
questions.
time from start to the.
It's just, you wanna tell them, don't just gaze off, you know?
Yeah.
Keep moving, and tell their teammates to scream at them, keep moving.
Yeah.
We thought about having 2 teams go on the course at the same time, then we thought, what if the second one laps the first one? You know,
That
so,
won't, yeah, that doesn't work. So it's one team at a time. Yes.
So when we get our sheet, we
Yeah.
know what courses we chose.
Right.
And actually designate, okay, so-and-so goes here,
Yes.
here, here, here. Okay.
Yeah, so the more prepared you are before you start, because we just want you to come up and,
Be
you know,
ready
when
to
we
go.
say ready, we just start the clock, you answer, you know, the child answers the question, he or she does the physical challenge, takes the teddy bear to the next station, and it just keeps going. So the more prepared the child is about what they're gonna do on that particular station, the better off too.
and the other thing is, since we're gonna start them at their 4 different stations, then that gives them a chance to stand there and look at
And
what they're
kinda
gonna be
look at,
doing
yeah.
too, so they get a little advantage with that, and, you know.
Is it a multiple choice question?
Yes, I was gonna say, it's multiple choice.
Are you actually gonna re-say the question to actually?
No,
We're not gonna say it, they're
No,
gonna read it.
They're gonna be on a card, like a 5x10 index card, and then they just tell us the, whatever answer, A, B, C, or D.
Take a guess.
So if they say B, we say wrong, try again. Is it C? Yes. And then we don't even have to say go, as soon as they.
Time delay is so little, there's like no reason to know any science.
Listen, yeah, but you have no idea how they can screw it up, yeah.
Is there a thought about building them just a set delay if they miss it, say 10 seconds or 15 instead of having them keep guessing?
Well, we would, except we have 71 teams coming through. We have to get each team really through in 4 minutes. So, fortunately,
The
I mean,
science
whole
part,
team,
here's the thing,
in order to get every team
this
through.
event comes from years ago when ROTC was a sponsor of Science Olympiad nationally, and they, this fitness thing. So it was really more about the physical stuff than about the science anyway. So you just have to, realize this is, and so the reason that we do it, I mean, yes, is it trivial? Sure. The reason that we do it is the kids have a good time, at least 4 of them get to blow off some steam, and,
Yeah, it's more of just a fun, more, I guess, yeah.
and we try to prevent having it sink into a morass of chaos. Yes.
Well, I'm not really affiliated with this, but is your criteria for winning just going to be a tie?
Yes.
Well, what is your tiebreaker?
No, she'll work that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering.
No, don't worry. We've got, don't worry.
When I was in high school and did pentathlon,
rubber band on our wrist for a correct answer.
Right, exactly.
And I think it deducted time at the end is how it would help the more exam.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
If something happens day of competition and the team of 4 becomes a team of 3.
There's a penalty,
Penalty.
specific penalty put in,
Time
but
penalty.
I would just take somebody else from your team and
Yeah,
send them over.
yeah. So, you know what, it behooves you not to come without 4, because we decided it was a 2-minute penalty, and at this point, you know, they're gonna be going through this really quickly, so 2 minutes is a heavy penalty.
Right.
So,
And that's
we're really
written into the
encouraging
event.
4.
Just grab, I mean, it's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are we
It's
done?
not that hard.
Are we done?
It's not fossils, you can just grab a warm body.
Are we done? We're done.
Good?